So, shall we start with session? MCQs. MCQ number 23, page number 84. As usual, first let's see the question asked. What is the amount of interest allowable as deduction under section 24B to Mr. Akash? Let's check. What is given about 24B means interest on borrowed capital with respect to housing loan. Akash had bought residential house worth 2.5 crores at South Extension, Delhi in 2019 and let out the house on rent to Mr. Riaz. The property was funded through loan from PNB. Interest due. It's okay even if interest is due. The municipal taxes should be actually paid, but interest can be due. Interest due for FY 24-25 to PNB is 25 lakhs, out of which he paid only 20 lakhs during the year. Doesn't matter, he has paid only 20 lakhs. Neglect 20 lakhs. Mr. Akash then took a loan of 1.5 crores from SBI on 1st July for construction of first floor. One more loan is there from SBI for construction of first floor in that house for self-occupation. The construction is in progress. Construction has not yet completed on 31st March 25. So it cannot be allowed as deduction. Mr. Akash started repaying EMI so and so. That's fine. I think based on this, I will understand that deduction allowed is only 25 lakhs. Deduction is not allowed for that property where construction is not yet completed. So 25 lakhs is the final answer. B. Is there such? Yes. Not 20 lakhs, and he will not get even for that property under construction. What is the amount of deduction permissible to Mr. Akash under chapter 6A of Income Tax Act? Let's find out. The construction is in progress. Mr. Akash started repaying EMIs due to SBI. During 24-25, he repaid principal amount of 25 lakhs and 5 lakhs to PNB and SBI respectively. I think that's it. This is one deduction of 80C, but 80C deduction cannot exceed 1.5 lakhs. Then Akash owns another house in Haryana. I don't think any information from this para is talking anything about deduction under chapter 6A. So go to next. Akash bought electric vehicle. Yes, electric vehicle he has bought for 50 lakhs on loan. Fantastic. From bank. 80 EEB. 80 EEB is interest on e-vehicle loan. Interest on e-vehicle loan, it should be sanctioned, yes, between 1st April 19 to 31st March 2023. It's happening because it is sanctioned on 1st April 2022. BSM Bank charged interest of 7 lakhs. But you know deduction is what? Maximum 1.5 lakhs under 80 EEB. Okay. Further, he has also taken loan from ABC Bank for daughters' higher education. This also gets deduction. He paid 50,000 as interest. Very good. Full 50,000 under section 80E. You know 80E. No ceiling limit. Only thing is that it should be within 8 years. The first year when he starts repaying and the next 7 years. He also paid Mediclaim 20,000 for ensuring his health via check. Wonderful. So take deduction of 20,000 under section 80D. That's it. Take the total, friends. 3,70,000. 1.5 lakhs plus 1.5 lakhs plus 50,000 plus 20,000. Is there such option? Yes. 3,70,000. So all things should click to you. That deduction of 80 EEB cannot exceed 1.5 lakhs. 80C cannot exceed 1.5 lakhs. 80D you can get mediclaim. Ceiling limit is 25,000. And lastly, which one you got? 80E, interest on higher education loan. Next is notional interest or interest free deposit received in respect to shop let out on rent chargeable to income tax. If so, under which head of income would the same be taxable? So let me tell you, there is no provision of taxing any notional interest. Means what happened here? Let's read it, then I will explain you. Akash owns a shop of 200 square foot area in Gurgaon. Mrs. Akash, sorry. She rented it to Mr. Vishal for October 24 at 60,000 per month, who gave her an interest-free deposit of 1.5 lakhs. They are asking about this. So what they are expecting you to tell is, many times you give shop on rent, house on rent, and you get deposit. You get deposit means what? That deposit you have to return. That deposit you have to give back. So that deposit is not income. But that deposit you may invest somewhere and you may earn income. That they are asking. So not actual income. Which income? Notional. Notional means hypothetical. See now, if you go to market to take 1.5 lakhs, you will have to pay the interest and get money. But here you are getting interest free money to use. Is that interest free money which you are getting for use? Is that interest saved your notional income? That is the question asked. Answer is no. You got my point? Friends, yes or no? So you apply your logic. If such thing was supposed to be taxed, we would have learnt it. But nowhere we have learnt that notional interest is chargeable to tax. So answer is A. It is not chargeable to tax. And lastly, in whose hands Sia's rental income from HP at Haryana be taxable? Go to Sia. Where is Sia? Mr. Akash owns another house in Haryana. He transferred that house to his minor daughter, Miss Sia, on her birthday as a birthday gift. Friends, you know that deemed owner of this house continues to be Mr. Akash. So its rent is taxable in the hands of Mr. Akash. How much is the rent? She has given it on a rent from September 24. September 24 means for how many months? 7 months. September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 7 months into 5,000 per month, 35,000. Is there any municipal tax paid? No. That's it. So this is your GAV minus municipal taxes paid nil. So this is your NAV minus standard deduction at 30%. 10,000 you will minus. So tell me, what is your income from HP? So 24,500 will be taxed in hands of Mr. Akash. No question of any 1,500 rupees deduction, because 1,500 exemption, because it's not clubbed. He is deemed owner. So no question of any exemption. Please tax 24 500. Is there such option? In Mr. Akash's hand, 24, 500. Congratulations. Smoothly we could do the entire question. Can we go to next? So see, what have you observed? When you go from MCQ to case, it is easy because usually what institute is doing in one para, they are giving information about one MCQ. Usually that is happening. Let's see. Next one, 24th, Kashyap, and it is taking approximately 10 minutes for us to solve one case. So such how many cases? If three questions are asked in one case, there will be five cases in income tax and five cases in GST. So you should improve your timing so that it can happen fast because 30 marks into 1.8 minutes on an average we discussed today. So at the most, how much time you can take? 13 to 1.8? Huh. Still you can take, yes, 54 minutes. Good enough. 1 hour you can take. So half hour for income tax, half hour for GST. It will be in time, but see here I am discussing, so it is taking more time. In exam, so you will have to quickly do it. Let's go to next one. What would be depreciation allowable in respect of block of plant and machine 15% for AY 25-26? So you know what I will first check? I will first check whether he is manufacturer. Second, I will check I am in 115 BSc or out of 115 BSc so that I will understand about additional depreciation. Let's see all the information. Kashyap is manufacturer. His NP I am not interested. He claimed depreciation in books, how much I am not interested. Okay, he is engaged in in-house scientific research. That's fine. I will come to this para. This para talks a lot about, yes, plant and machine. He purchased a new plant and machine for 45 lakhs. Okay, on 2nd August 24 and put the same to use. Use is important. 1st November 24. For this purpose, he borrowed 25 lakhs on 1st August 24 and paid interest at 10%, which is debited in P&L account. Wonderful question. WDV of block of plant and machine on 1st April 24 was 95 lakhs. In short, I understood opening. Yes or no? My opening is, yes, opening is 95 lakhs. Turnover is given of last PY and last to last PY. No, this PY and last PY, that's fine. Based on the, that's fine. Now friends, he purchased the new plant and machine for 45 lakhs. But 45 lakhs is not opening additions. Add additions at actual cost. So I should find out that. Then I will get WDV. There is no sales. There is no sales. And first of all, no information is given about whether I will be going for 115 BSc or I will have to opt out. So I will have to calculate by both the ways and check which suits my options. There is no other option. But additions is important. It is not direct. It is not direct 45 lakhs because you have taken loan of 25 lakhs. August, September, October, 3 months you did not put machine to use. So actually loan is of how much? So 25 lakhs into 10% per annum into 3 by 12. This much interest is there now. This much interest is to be added to the cost of that machine. So how much it comes to? 62,500. Because it was incurred prior to machine being put to use. So it's a capital cost, capital expense. But capital expense related to machine. So machines cost will be now, machines cost will be now how much? Original cost is 45 lakhs. 45 lakhs plus 62,500. 45 lakh 62,500. Please take 45 lakh 62,500. That becomes your WDV. How much? 1 crore 40 lakh 62,500. Okay, I will work with 1 crore 40 lakh 62,500. I'll work like this. 45 lakh 62,500. 45, 62, 500 into 15% into half, because put to use for less than 180 days. How much? How much? Calculate. I cannot see. Majority of you calculating. Huh? 3,42,188. And on balance, 95 lakhs at 15%. 14 lakh 20. Perfect. 1425. Take total. This is total normal depreciation. How much? 1767, 188. All of you with me? This is total normal. Calculate additional also on 45 lakh 62,500 at 10%. So 4 lakh 456. This is additional. So if anyone wants total of both, take it out. 22 lakh 438. Let's check which answer suits. Arey baap re. Both are there. 17, 67, 188 is also there. 22, 23, 438 is also there. Incorrect question. Because in unclear question, they should tell me, I want to take additional or don't. You see the whole question. Hint is not given anywhere. Is it given? He wants to be in 115 BSc or wants to be out of 115 BSc. Immature. Hint is not given anywhere. So now you follow what institute has done. We have calculated all the things. See, they have taken additional. They have taken additional. So I told you to be ready with both. Exam question can't be like this. They will have to tell you either of the things. Okay, clear all of you? Next, what is the amount of disallowance, if any, attracted for non-deduction of tax at source on interest payable? You know 30% of the expense gets disallowed. But let's check. Mr. Kashyap, he has disclosed the NP of 40 lakhs. He claimed depreciation of 1220 in books. Expenditure in P&L account includes interest payable to Raj, a resident, without deduction of tax at source, 1,50,000. Such tax was, however, deducted on 14th April 25, means it was not deducted within 31st March 2025, means not deducted during the PY. So you have to disallow. First of all, who told you that he is liable to deduct tax at source? Because he is individual. But engaged in business, turnover during the last financial year exceeding 1 crore. Who told you? Turnover for the PY 23-24 is 2.5 crores. That's why he is a person liable to deduct tax at source. 194A, interest other than interest on securities. But it has not been done. So take on your calci 1,50,000 into 30%. 45,000 will be disallowed. C. No ambiguity, C is the answer. Second answer is C. Clear? Next. Third is amazing. I am quite sure if you try it yourself, you will not get the answer. Because I made mistake while solving this. I am sure you will also do it. Because such point usually we don't do. Such one point is there. So I will not keep you guessing. You have to calculate PGBP. 99% of the things you will do correct. You will start with NP of 40 lakhs. No doubt in that. Then you will add back depreciation debited. 12 lakh. You will add 12, 20. Then you will go ahead and add this 45,000, which is disallowed. TDS not deducted now. So 45,000 is disallowed. Then you will go ahead. He is engaged in in-house scientific research and development. He incurred expense of 1.5 lakhs in-house on purchase of research equipment, and 1 lakh as remuneration paid to scientists. So one is capex, one is revenue expense. These sums are also debited in P&L account. So friends, no effect because they are already debited and they should have been allowed. Mr. Kashyap purchased the new plant and machine. So claim depreciation for that. You added back 1220. You added back 45,000. Now when you added back 1220 depreciation debited, because depreciation will be allowed separately. How much you calculated? 22 lakh, 23,000, 22, 23, 438. Nah, this is not answer now. Still one adjustment is pending. Exactly, that's the mistake I am talking about. If this much was only there, all of you would have got it correct, I am sure. But one adjustment is still pending. Interest. Interest on that machine you have debited entirely. But out of that, the one which you are going to add in the cost of machine, that is 62,500, that should not be there in P&L, but it is right now there in P&L. So please add back. NP has unnecessarily gone down. So to the extent of 62,000, and that's exactly reason why I keep on saying that do these MCQs, do these MCQs. Yes, please tell me now what is the PGBP? 31 lakh, option A. And probably without adding that also, you would have got one of the option. Without adding that 62,500 also, one of the option was correct. So 31 lakh, 4,062 is correct. Such things are critical. So I am asking you top margin, such things. In that ODB, one day before exam, such things. So along with format, If you revise such things, your confidence would be on next level. Next, last one. What would be, now they come in this mode. When you observe fourth question, you understand that first three had to be done shifting out of 115 BSc. That we can presume, because now they come to question that what would be income chargeable under the head PGBP if he pays tax under 115 BSc default tax regime. In short, first three had to be done opting out. Institute wants you to be so matured. Okay, so PGBP, if you pays tax under default tax regime, you will not get benefit of additional depreciation. Otherwise, things will remain same. Because it is in-house scientific research now, you will get deduction of amount paid to scientist, revenue expense, as well as amount paid for machine as deduction to the extent of 100%. So no need to disallow anything of 35. Only thing that gets disallowed is additional depreciation. So if you are smart, what you will do, 31 lakh 4,062 you have already got. Yes or no? If you have already got 31 lakh 4,062, you will just disallow additional depreciation. What is the amount of additional depreciation? 3 lakh 180. Now check. What is your PGBP when you are in default tax regime? Huh? You have done some blunder? Acha, 456, 250 is your additional depreciation. Who is that? 456, 456, 250 is your additional depreciation. Now tell me what's your answer? 35 lakh. So see this, if you do like this, I am not responsible. Everything is in front of you. 35 lakh 60,312. I hope you are getting it. First, what you got? PGBP. PGBP, when you are opting out of 115 BSc, that is after claiming additional depreciation also. Then you added back additional depreciation because it would be disallowed if you go in 115 BSc. Anyone, any doubt? Sure? All of you sure? Friends, you're not emitting confidence. Next, go to last MCQ in this series. Last MCQ in this series given by Institute, because we started from 15th. For us, it is 10th MCQ. What is the due date of filing of return of income of Abhinav and Sons? Who is Abhinav and Sons? Sole proprietorship, engaged in business of manufacturing pharma products, which has started business on 20th June 2020. Now let's see, they have given their PGBP, they have given their interest on FD, donation to PM Cares Fund, turnover, turnover is 15 crore 50 lakhs, means books of accounts are subject to audit under section 44 AB, and whenever tax audit is applicable, the due date is 31st October of the AY. So answer is going to be as simple as that. 31st October 2025. No challenge at all. Next. What shall be amount of deduction? So Abhinav and Sons under 80 JJAA. Wow. Additional employees. Abhinav and Sons opted out of default tax regime. Doesn't make difference. 80 JJAA you can claim even if you are out of 115 BSc. Check. It has employed total 150 employees during 23-24. During last year, hello, 23-24. We are interested in 24-25. Very deep question. Last year's additional employees they are telling you with an annual increment of 10% in their monthly emoluments. Details of the same are as under. Friends, see, first you tell me, last year when they joined, their monthly emolument was 26,500. Are they additional employees? As per definition, they are no, because their monthly emolument is greater than 25,000 per month. Second, 1623, 23,000 is fine, but do they participate in RPF? No. So are they additional employees? No. Next, 1st July 23 people who joined your organization, there are 35 employees who are regular, they participate in RPF and their emolument is less than 25,000, means not more than 25,000. So they are additional employees. So friends, they joined 1st July 23. You will say, so what? Number of days. If you calculate April, May, June, only 3 months they were not there. 9 months they were there. 9 months into 30 days. 270 days they were there. Means they were more than 240 days. Pharmaceutical. You are in pharma. So 240. They are engaged with you for more than 240 days. So congratulations. They are additional employees. I should calculate. When they joined. 1st July 2023 to 31st March 2024. How many employees? 35 employees. What is the remuneration? 22,500 into how many months? April, May, June. From July till March, 9 months. Can you calculate? 70? Sure. 70, 87? Friends, why I have calculated? Because 30% of this will be allowed in 23-24 PY, but this 30% will be allowed in 24-25. How much is that? 21? I hope all of you got it. So this year this much will be allowed now. So 80 JJ only na, 80 JJA only na. So I should consider this. Now go ahead. It has employed further 50 employees during 24-25. I am interested now in this 50 also. But from this 50, those who have joined on 1/4/24, 20 employees who are participating in RPF and whose monthly emolument is 21,000, means not exceeding 25,000. Yes, very good. I am interested in them, but I am not interested in those employed on 1st August because their monthly emolument is exceeding 25,000. Go ahead, calculate for this 20 employees. How? 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025. How many employees? 20 employees. What is the salary? And how many months? 12 months. Can you calculate? 50 lakh? Yes, into 30% will be allowed. 15 lakh? Exact 15 lakh? 12,000. Take total of 21, 26, 250 plus 15 lakh 12,000. 36? Check such option is there or not. It should be there ideally. It's there. 36 lakh 38,250. Congratulations. Highest level question. What else you want? 80 JJA. When you're opting out of 115 BAC, you are considering last year's additional employees, their 30%. This year, the additional employee, their 30%, adding both and taking deduction. So see, you have to be so alert. What would be your total income? Now, total income means GTI minus deductions of chapter 6A, including this 80 JJAA. What has been given to you? PGBP is given 5 crore, 75 lakh, 5 crores, 70. This is PGBP. Is it clear? 5 crores, 75 lakh, 22,750 is PGBP. Interest on FD gross is 12 lakh 50,000. Can I call it IFOS? 12 lakh 50,000. Next. Done, na? That's it. Take GTI. I'll be happy to know the GTI. Like this. 5 crore 87 lakh 72,750. Less 80G is also there. You have donated to PM CARES fund 100% deduction without ceiling limit 2 lakh 50,000 and 80 JJAA. How much is 80 JJAA? 36. Can you take out the total income? 5 crore 48 lakhs 84, like this. And they have told you you're opting out. That's why you're taking 80G. Is such option exists? Where is that? B. Check 3's answer is B. Congratulations. All your knowledge is well applied. And lastly, what would be tax payable? Calculate tax payable now of Messrs. Abhinav and Sons. Messrs. Abhinav and Sons means individual. Is the name of his entity. Individual is there. Huh? 5 crore 48 lakh 84,500 when you're opting out of 115 BSc. How to calculate? See, I can jump 0 to 10. I am opting out. 1 lakh 12,500. Age is not given. I'll assume not a senior citizen. Then above 10 lakhs is how much? Above 10 lakhs is 5 crore 38 lakhs 84,500 into 30%. How much? 1 crore 61 lakh, like this. Take total. But first take total. Like this. Add. At 1 crore. Thank you. Now everything else is correct. Sure. What is the guarantee? Okay. Now add surcharge at, please. You're opting out of 115 BSE. When it exceeds 5 CR, it is 37%. How much is that? 60 lakh? Like this. Take total. 2 crore. 2 crore 00 00 600 and like this. Add health and education cess at 4%. Calculate. Eight lakh, 8 lakh, like this. Take total and tell me what is the final tax. 2 crore 31 lakh 681. Round off, you will get 2 crore 31 lakh 92,680. Congratulations. Prima facie there is answer. Net tax payable is asked or total tax payable? I don't know, I am just asking you. If TDS is there, you can minus that. TDS is there, minus that. If you minus 1 lakh 25,000, how 125? On 12 lakh 50,000 of interest on that FDs, TDS will be at 10%. So minus that and check. What is the answer? 2 crore 30 lakh. Option D then. Yes, very good. That is what they expected. See, tax payable you had got this minus 1 lakh 25. And by the way, you checked as per AMT also. You forgot that, but you will check as per AMT also because you had some deduction of 80 JJAA. But so what you did? You just added that and checked. You just added that and checked. 80 JJA is 36 lakh 38,250. You got adjusted total income. Adjusted total income, on that you calculated AMT. But thankfully that is less than normal tax. That's why you got answer correct, normal tax. But you should have done this step also. And then whichever is higher was your normal tax. Clear? Why you did that? Adjusted total income and AMT step. Why did you apply that 115 JC? Because individual whose adjusted total income is exceeding 20 lakhs. And why did you apply this? Because there was a deduction of 80 QQ, sorry, 80 IA to 80 RRB. Within that, there is 80 JJAA. Since you have taken that deduction, you have to nullify its effect and check. Okay. So this way we complete our these three MCQs. Now go to question number 1. Let's start doing from 1. It will have some questions of salary. HP to enough we had. You remember na? In session 1 also, we had HP's question. But salary, capital gains, many things. Go to question number 1. Let's solve few of them. Then take a break, then again sit. Go to 1. Don't be shy. First one, Shashikant. What is Shashikant's residential status for 24-25? Let's see. Shashikant, whose age is 45, is an Indian citizen but member of crew of Singapore bound Indian ship. You can't check second basic condition, only first has to be checked. He is engaged in carriage of passengers in international traffic departing Chennai port on 29th May 24. So, in short, date entered into continuous discharge certificate. In short, 29th May, he left India. And date entered into continuous discharge certificate in respect of signing off the ship 19th December. So, between 29th to 19th, he was not in India. So, can you calculate number of days he was not in India? 29th, what? 29th May to what? To 29th May 2024 to 19th December 2024. How many days he was not in India? So May is 2 days because 29 you will count in India. 30, 31, May 2 days, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Calculate. No risk. Take on your calci if you are confused. Huh? 20? Sure. 203 days. Are you sure, all of you? So can you do 365 minus 203? Only these days he was in India. 160, he is in India. Not satisfying. First basic condition. Second cannot be checked. Go to clause. He stayed in India in last 4 previous years preceding 24-25 for 400 days. Fantastic. So in PY 24-25, 60 days or more, and in last 4 years, 365 days or more. Huh? Now check income. For period of, that's fine. He received salary of 7,20,000 in his NRE account maintained with SBI in Chennai branch. He also furnished details of other income earned by him during PY. Dividend declared by X Limited Singapore company received in Singapore. Agriculture income from land in Pakistan received in India 250 and rent received from HP in Chennai. This is gross. Can you do 360 minus 30%? What is that? I think 1 lakh 8 will be standard deduction. 2 lakh. This is income from HP. So see what happens. His status is NR because additional clauses are also not satisfied. So directly status is NR. Check. check. Since he's staying in India only for, that's what you calculated, 162 you calculated, but it is 160. Recalculate and check. One small point is there. Date entered into continuous discharge certificate, that date is to be excluded, and signing off. These two dates are to be excluded. Fine. Calculate, recalculate, but your status is NR. Second, what would be total income? Now calculate total income. Total income in India, that would be taxed. His status is NR. Agriculture income, but it is received in India. For sure, this is taxable. Rent received from property in Chennai. This is also taxable. What is the total? Is there such an option? Yes. 5 lakh 2,000. Assume, for the purpose of answering this question, this means heard, Mr. Sashikant has transferred his HP in Chennai to his minor married daughter on 1st April 24. Minor married daughter, when you transfer property to her, it cannot fall in deemed owner. Means Shashikant will stop to be deemed owner, but clubbing will apply. So income of this property will be clubbed in hands of Shashikant. His house is his wife is housewife, means her income is not there. So it will be clubbed in whose hands? Shashikant's hand. Minor married daughter receives the rent from HP. In such case, what would be total income if he has shifted out? See, you have got 2,52,000 now. So do 2 lakh. What you have to calculate? Acha, total income. Where is it given? No. Assume for the purpose of answering this question, what would be his? Oh, what would be his total income? Okay. So do 252 less 1500 exemption of 1032 clubbed income. Clubbed income of minor married daughter. If she was not married now, then entire 252 would have been taxed because he would have been deemed owner. These points you have to understand. Right now he is not deemed owner, but income is still getting clubbed because it is minor's income. Understood technically? What is this? 2 lakh 50,500. And at Pakistan's agricultural land, income received in India 2 lakh 50,000. So what is the final answer? 5 lakh 500. Very deep question. So much knowledge you need to possess, and perfect knowledge. You can't say it will be anyways added. No. If it's added as per clubbed income, you are eligible for exemption if you're opting out of 115 BSc. If he continued to be deemed owner because she was not married, then entire 252 would have been taxed that way. So now lastly, Mr. Sashikant would like to minimize his tax liability and consulted you to compute amount of same for PY 24-25. What will be his liability? Amazing question now. What is his income, by the way? 5 lakh 2,000 is his income. So on 5 lakh 2,000, I think you should go for 115 BSc, because when you go for 115 BSc, what will happen? You can get rebate. You get rebate because your income is not exceeding 7 lakhs. NR also gets rebate or does not get rebate. First, you tell me that. It all depends on whether NR gets rebate or does not get rebate. Don't forget, you are non-resident assessee. 87A rebate, you should first check who gets. So everything depends on that. One point that is to be considered. Second point, 5,02,000 if you are in out of 115 BSc, your basic slab will be 0 to, what is your age? Age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. You are non-resident, so 0 to 2.5 lakhs. So see, 10,500. Understand, if you don't know this, write it somewhere on your forehead of notebook that rebate cannot be taken for non-resident. 87A rebate is not there for non-resident. So if you go by default tax regime, how will you calculate? 0 to 3 lakh, no tax. 3 lakh to, 3 lakh to 7 lakh, tax at 5%. So between 3 lakh to 7 lakh, how much you have? You have 2 lakh 2,000. Take 2 lakh 2,000 into 5%. What is that? 10,000 plus 4% health and education. Please understand. And if you don't go for 115 BSc, what will happen? 0 to 2.5 lakhs nil, 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. On this 2.5 lakhs at 5%, 12,500. And then friends, on that 5 lakh to 10 lakh, you have got 2,000. 2,000 into 20%. What is that? 400. Take total 12,900. Yes. So lower is 10,500. You will pay that 10,500. That is your answer. Did you write in top margin somewhere rebate not applicable for NR? Shall we go ahead? Did you understand how deep it can become? Otherwise, blindly you would have said tax liability is nil, isn't it? Many of you are thinking, right? Tax liability is nil. No. Next. Second, are you with me? All of you with me? Yes. Please compute amount of export turnover and total turnover for purpose of computing deduction under 10AA. Ten double A. You have to calculate export turnover and total turnover. See, Mr. Suraj, whose age is 48, furnishes the following particulars for PY 24-25 in respect of industrial undertaking established in SEZ in March 18. It began manufacturing in April 18. Total sales is 85 lakhs. Export sales is 45 lakhs. So of course domestic sales is 40 lakhs and profit from the above undertaking given is 20 lakhs. Export sales of FY 24-25 include freight and insurance of 5 lakhs for delivery of goods outside India. This cannot be included in export sales. It is actually transport cost and insurance. So export sales would be 40 lakhs. So answer should be 40 lakhs and 80 lakhs. What you do, from 45 lakhs, you neglect 5 lakhs relating to freight and insurance, and from 85 lakhs, you neglect 5 lakhs. So finally, what is your export sales? 40 lakhs, and total sales 80 lakhs. Next, compute the amount of deduction available under 10 AA, and of course you know 10A is available only if you are shifting out of 115 BSC. Don't blindly say 20 lakhs into total profit is 20 lakhs. So don't blindly say 20 lakhs into 40 lakhs upon 80 lakhs. 50%. Why 50%? Because this is year number, you remember, I hope, first 5 years you get deduction of 100% of profit related to exports. Next 5 years 50%. So you are falling in which year? You are falling in which year? Sixth year. This is which year? Year number? You did not calculate? Okay. So in short, answer will be 5 lakhs. See, when did you start the business? When did you start the business? April 18. So understand, if you started the business in April 18, then 18, 19 is first year, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23. These are first 5 years. Where what will happen? You will be able to claim 100% of profit related to exports. But now 23, 24, 24, 25, we are in this year. So in this next 5 years you can claim to the extent of 50%. Clear? I hope all of you could recollect. If not now, after 2 revisions, again watch this session. These sessions and these MCQs should become clear to you. So on this basis, don't you think a big question can also be asked? Same figures. Instead of MCQ, they can ask you big question also. Next, assume for the purpose of this question only that Mr. Suraj established SEZ unit and began manufacturing in April 2020. Compute the amount of deduction available under 10AA if he has shifted out of default tax regime. Now see the fun. Answer is nil. Write it in the forehead that no deduction would be available. This deduction has come to an end in this year. (2021) onwards, if you go for this newly setting up, then this deduction has been stopped. So why are we learning it now also? Because now there could be one of the years in which you have already started and you are within one of the 10 years where you are eligible for deduction. But no deduction with effect from 1st April 2020. That's why answer is nil. Next, fourth, compute total income of Suraj if he has shifted out of default tax regime. No problem. Your PGBP is 20 lakhs. From 20 lakhs, you have taken deduction of what? 5 lakhs to sure. Which 5 lakhs? See, profit from the above undertaking is 20 lakhs. From 20 lakhs, you have taken deduction of 5 lakhs. Which 5 lakhs? This 10 double A. This 5 lakhs. You have taken deduction. Go ahead. Some other information is there. He received rent of 25,000 per month from commercial property. So can you calculate 25,000 into 12? Huh? 3 lakhs, take standard deduction. 2 lakh, 10,000 is income from HP. Don't get deviated with the fact that it's a commercial property. Doesn't matter. It gets taxed under the head HP. He earned interest on savings bank of 12,500 plus this 5,500. So total interest is 18,000. So this becomes 2 lakh. How much? 2 lakh 28. So go there, add 228. Please add 2 lakh 28,000, but also minus 80 TTA, not TTB, TTA, because your age is not 60 or more. 80 TTA is allowed to the extent of 10,000. So please minus that. And now tell me what is your total income. Huh? Added. Huh? Post office savings gets a special exemption of 3,500 per annum. Huh? So if that you take, then what will happen? Here only, instead of 228, you will get 224,500. Now tell me, 20 lakhs plus 224,500 minus 5 lakhs minus 10,000. 17 lakh 14,500. Tick mark. Write somewhere in the top margin exemption of 10-15 for interest on post office savings. Only post office savings gets a special what? Exemption of up to 3,500 per annum. And this exemption will be allowed even if you are out of 115. So even if you are in 115 BSc. Next, can I go to you handle Kishan? Go to Rajesh Sharma. Go to Rajesh Sharma. See, question number is 4. What is Rajesh Sharma's residential status for AY 25-26? Tell me. Go and read. Rajesh Sharma, whose age is 54 years, Indian citizen, he used to travel frequently out of India for his office work. He left India from Delhi airport on 5th October and returned on 2nd April. In short, can I say that from 1st April 2024 to 5th October 2024 he is in India? Yes or no? What I want? I want number of days stay in India. So calculate na. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You calculate. One, fantastic now. You are R. Why you are R? 182 days or more. Only thing is, are you ROR or RNOR? Oh, ho. 1 minute. Anything else is not given? See the options then, I don't know. In options, some hint would be given. Something would be there in the options. Hmm? Okay. Option, okay, see. Resident but can't determine resident and ordinary resident or resident but not ordinary resident from the given information. See. Such thing also they can ask. So I think correct answer is A. 188 days. Congratulations. Next. What are his taxable perks? Hello? Taxable perks. Can we calculate? Of course, yes. DA is not perk. Bonus is not perk. Medical allowance is not perk. Reimbursed medical bill of 15,000 is a perk. Transferred laptop. Transferred laptop by company for 15,000 on 31st December 24. The laptop was acquired by company on 1st October 21. Company was charging depreciation, forget. Useful life, forget. How many completed years? See how we have to do valuation of perquisite of transfer of asset. See, 1st October 21, 30 September 22, 30 September 23, 30 September 24, 3 completed years. So you have to do 1 lakh minus 50%, 50,000. You get WDV, 50,000, 25,000, 12,000, sorry, 25,000, 12,500. This is year 1, this is year 2, this is year 3. Now you get WDV. WDV comes to 12,500 on the date of transfer. For how much have you transferred? 15,000. So actually value of perquisite is 0. So if someone by mistake use of laptop, value of perquisite 0, still coincidentally you will get correct answer. It's not actually use of laptop, it is actually transfer of laptop. Still you will coincidentally get answer correct. Generous Institute. He was also reimbursed salary of house servant. Please perquisite 48,000. Profession tax paid by employer, perquisite. Friends, I have squared every perquisite. Huh? Next, 400 equity shares allotted by ABC India Limited. Means your employer has given you shares at 250, but its fair market value was, so basically 350 minus 100 rupees per share into 400 shares. This is also perk. Apply logic. Take total 1,05,000. Is there such answer? Yes. Is it but correct? Should be na. Experts like you have solved. See, laptop's value came 12,500, but you as an employee have bought it for 15,000. So value is 0. Medical reimbursement 15,000, 48,000, 2,400, 40,000. Getting confidence? Say yes. Because if you don't get today, then when will you get? Yes. Next. What is income chargeable under the head? Salaries. Perks you have already calculated. Remember, perks you have calculated. So calculate other things now. Basic is how much? 58,000 per month. I hope you are working for all 12 months. Huh? Is basic plus perks 1,05,400. DA 10% of basic. What is 10% of basic? 69,600. Bonus 98,000. Bonus 98,000. 60,000 is medical allowance. That is also taxable. Yes or no? Fully taxable. What else? That's it, na? That's it. You are in 115 BS, you are out. Huh. Oh, see, all perks have already taken. 1,05,400. So not taking perks again. Huh? Perks. Okay. You are in 115 BS, you are out. Where is it given? Rajesh has access option to shift out of 115 BSc. Fantastic. So take standard deduction of 50,000 and you can take profession tax as deduction. What is the amount coming to? Are you sure? No, I mean, is it correct? Yes, experts like you have done. It should be correct. Are you getting how to think smartly? And of course, this you can present also. Last one in this. What would be, sorry, second last, total tax liability. Please calculate liability on 976, 600. I hope, no, wait. There is a STCG. So 976, 600 is your salary. But there is STCG on sale of shares, listed shares. Already given, huh? STCG 94,000 in May 24. How much? 90. This is STCG. What else you have? That's it. That's it. So simple question. Calculate then. 10 lakh 76. 10 lakh 70,000. No problem. 94,000 is STCG on sale of listed shares. So and in May, yes. So tax at 15% under 111A. What is the amount? 14,100. And balance is how much? 976. You're opting out. So 0 to, what is your age? 54. Not resident senior citizen. 0 to 2.5 lakh. 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh. 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh. But between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, you have 4 lakh 76,600 into 20%. How much? 95, 8, 9, 95, 320. Take total 1 lakh 107 This is correct. 1,07,820. Take total. 121. Add. Surcharge is not there. 4%. How much, friends? 4,008. Take total. 1 lakh 20. Without rounding off is how much? Like this. Is there such option? This A. Fourth answer should be A. Congratulations. So many things you are keeping in mind and then getting it correct. That STCG on shares listed was earned prior to 23rd July 2024. Hence, tax applied is at 15% under 111A. Otherwise, it would have been at 20%. Good. Last thing, what would be total tax liability if it does not exercise the option of shifting out? If it does not exercise the option of shifting out, STCG to will not change. Salary will change. How salary will change? So I have to calculate my revised salary. 976,600, 976,600 plus, no, not plus. I'll go for 115 BSc, na. So I will get an additional deduction of 25,000 under 16 1A. But I will not get deduction of profession tax. I don't think any other change will happen. No other change will happen. So what will be my total income? 9 lakh, like this. 9 lakh. Sure. Should I check? Of course, on that liability we have to calculate. If 954 is correct, you can easily calculate liability, no? Where is it? Means 954 is salary, and your this what your CG? CG is how much? 90 is your CG, na? Take total, na? You'll understand total income. If that is correct, surely you are getting the liability correct. See this, 1048. So on 1048, how will you calculate liability? On first 94, it's not changing. So only on 954 now you have to calculate. On 954, you have to calculate as per slabs. How will you calculate on 954 as per slabs? 0 to 3, 3 to 7. Isn't it 20,000? 3 to 7, 7 to 10. In 7 to 10, you have got 2 lakh 54,000. So 2 lakh 54,000 into 10%. Isn't it 25,400? So what is the total? 45,400 plus that earlier 14,100. Na? Take total 59 cess 4%. How much? 2,380. 61. Check. 61,880 is absolutely correct. You have become experts now. Continue studying. Continue polishing this knowledge. If something somewhere, one, two new points you learn, accept them. So far, so good. Have you understood? Yes or no? Will you handle other questions? Fine. So can we stop at this point? How many questions we solved? More than half of GST also, more than half of income tax also, remaining half also I will solve and put it as video for you. Fine. So for this session we are stopping, but we'll meet after 10 minutes. We have to still meet after 10 minutes. Okay? Chalo. Thank you, friends. I'll see you after 10 minutes. And for those watching on YouTube, I'll see you in next session. Till then, keep the channel subscribed, hit the bell icon. 100% English sessions we are bringing you at Zest Learning of income tax and GST. Okay. For more details, you can comment and you can follow our other sessions on this channel also. They are 100% useful for you. Thank you. Bye bye.